Imagine a war where the real heroes weren't soldiers with guns, but spies with secrets. A war where a single lie could outsmart an entire army. Welcome to the Hidden War, the untold story of how deception, courage, and genius defeated Hitler in World War II. Picture this. A dead body fools the Nazis into abandoning a battlefield. A fake army tricks Hitler into losing D-Day. A secret code unlocks every Nazi plan. These aren't movie scripts. These are real WW2 stories that changed history. For the next 2 hours, we're diving into 25 heart-pounding tales of espionage, from daring spies to mind-blowing tricks. Did you know one woman outwitted the Gestapo with a wooden leg? Or that a double agent inspired James Bond? This isn't just history. It's a roller coaster of suspense, betrayal, and victory. Grab a drink, hit that subscribe button, and let's uncover the secrets that won WW2. Trust me, you won't look away. Before we start, drop a comment. What's the wildest WW2 story you've heard? Let's see if we can beat it. World War II was chaos. Tanks roaring, bombs falling, millions fighting. But behind the front lines, a hidden war was raging. Spies, codebreakers, and double agents fought with brains, not bullets. By 1940, Hitler's armies had crushed Europe, from Poland to France. The Allies were desperate. Outgunned and outnumbered, they turned to espionage to survive. This wasn't about brute force. It was about outsmarting the enemy. Secret operations like planting fake plans, cracking codes, and sabotaging Nazi bases became the Allies' lifeline. Imagine risking your life to steal one document that could save millions. That's what spies did every day. From London's war rooms to occupied France's back streets, the hidden war was everywhere. In this chapter, we'll set the stage for 25 incredible stories of deception that turned the tide. From a corpse that tricked Hitler to a machine that read his mind, these tales will blow you away. Why did espionage matter so much? Because without it, the Allies might have lost. Stick with us, this is just the beginning. Let's dive into one of WW2's wildest stories, Operation Mincemeat. It's 1943, and the Allies want to invade Sicily to weaken Hitler's grip. But the Nazis are ready, guarding every coast. So, British intelligence hatches a plan so crazy it sounds fake. Use a dead body to trick the enemy. They find a corpse, dress it as a fake officer named Major William Martin, and plant forged documents on him. These papers say the Allies are invading Greece, not Sicily. The body is dropped off Spain's coast, where Nazi spies find it. Hitler reads the fake plans and moves his troops to Greece, leaving Sicily wide open. The Allies invade and win a key victory. How did they make this work? They crafted a fake identity, complete with love letters and receipts, to fool the Nazis. This one lie changed the war's course, proving deception could beat an army. Operation Mincemeat wasn't just clever, it was genius. Want to know who dreamed this up? That's next! Who could dream up a plan as wild as Operation Mincemeat? Meet the masterminds of British intelligence, including a young Ian Fleming. Yes, the guy who created James Bond. In 1943, Fleming and his team at MI6 turned a bizarre idea into reality. They picked a corpse, gave it a fake backstory, and forged documents so convincing even Hitler fell for them. The key was detail. Fake love letters, a photo of a pretend girlfriend, even a bus ticket in the pocket. They knew Nazi spies would check everything. Dropped off Spain's coast, the body had to reach the right hands. Neutral Spain was crawling with German agents, and the plan worked perfectly. The Nazis swallowed the lie, and Sicily fell. Fleming's spy work later inspired 007's adventures. But this real-life mission was crazier than any movie. Mincemeat showed how creativity and guts could outsmart an empire. Ready for another deception? Let's move to D-Day. Imagine tricking Hitler with an army that doesn't exist. That's Operation Fortitude, the greatest deception ever. In 1944, the Allies planned D-Day, the invasion of Normandy, to free Europe. But Hitler's Atlantic Wall was ready to crush them. So they built a fake army in England, complete with inflatable tanks, wooden planes, and fake radio chatter. They made it look like a massive invasion was coming at Calais, not Normandy. The Nazis bought it, keeping their best troops far from D-Day's beaches. This lie saved countless lives and made D-Day a success. The Allies even used movie set designers to build fake bases. Fortitude wasn't just clever, it was a masterpiece of trickery. How did they fool Hitler so completely? One man played a huge role, and his story's next. Meet Juan Pujol Garcia, aka Agent Garbo, the double agent who made Fortitude possible. This Spanish spy hated the Nazis and offered his services to the Allies. He posed as a Nazi agent, feeding them fake reports for years. Based in London, he created a network of imaginary spies, sending detailed lies about Allied plans. The Nazis trusted him completely, even awarding him a medal. For Fortitude, Garbo convinced Hitler the D-Day invasion was at Calais. Even after Normandy began, he kept the Nazis waiting for a fake attack. His lies saved D-Day and changed the war. Garbo's courage and cunning made him a legend. How does one man fool an empire? That's the power of espionage. The Nazis had a secret weapon, the Enigma machine, a code device they thought was unbreakable. Every message, U-boat orders, troop plans, was encrypted, leaving the Allies clueless. But at Bletchley Park, a secret British base, a team of geniuses fought back. Led by Alan Turing, they cracked Enigma's codes, revealing Hitler's every move. This wasn't just math, it was a war of brains. By decoding messages, the Allies sank Nazi U-boats and won key battles. Enigma's secrets shortened the war by years, saving millions of lives. How did they crack it? Through stolen machines, captured codebooks, and sheer genius. This story isn't just about codes, it's about victory. Want to meet the man behind it? That's next! Alan Turing wasn't just a codebreaker, he was a visionary who changed the world. At Bletchley Park, he led the charge to crack Enigma. His machines, called bombs, decoded thousands of Nazi messages daily. Turing's math skills turned gibberish into actionable intelligence, helping the Allies win battles like the Battle of the Atlantic. But his story isn't all glory. Turing faced prejudice and tragedy, yet his work laid the foundation for modern computers. Without him, WW2 might have dragged on, costing millions more lives. His genius didn't just crack codes, it shaped our future. Want to know who else helped? The unsung heroes are next! Bletchley Park wasn't just men in suits. Thousands of women, mathematicians, typists, and analysts worked in secret, decoding Nazi messages. They operated complex machines, spotted patterns, and kept their work hidden, even from their families. Women like Joan Clark, a brilliant codebreaker, worked alongside Turing, cracking Enigma's toughest codes. Their efforts saved ships, soldiers, and entire battles. Yet for decades, their stories were ignored. These women weren't just support staff, they were heroes who helped win WW2. Their secrecy and skill changed history. Want to know how the Allies fooled Hitler on a bigger scale? That's coming up! Operation Fortitude was big, but it was part of something even bigger. Operation Bodyguard. This massive deception campaign made Hitler think the Allies were attacking everywhere except Normandy. Fake radio signals, false reports, and even fake invasions kept the Nazis guessing. Bodyguard's goal? Protect D-Day by confusing Hitler's generals. From Norway to the Balkans, the Allies planted lies so convincing that Hitler spread his forces thin. This wasn't just one trick, it was a web of deception. Bodyguard made D-Day possible, saving thousands of Allied lives. How did they coordinate this chaos? Let's find out what else the Allies had up their sleeves. Meet the SOE, Special Operations Executive, Britain's secret sabotage squad. These agents parachuted into Nazi-occupied Europe to blow up bridges, derail trains, and disrupt Hitler's plans. Armed with explosives and courage, they struck fear into the Nazis. From France to Norway, SOE missions crippled supply lines and boosted resistance fighters. These weren't soldiers. They were spies trained to survive behind enemy lines. Their daring raids set the stage for Allied victories. Want to meet one of their bravest agents? Her story's next, and it's unreal. Violette Sabo was a young mother who became one of WW2's bravest spies. Recruited by the SOE, she parachuted into occupied France to organize resistance fighters. Armed with a gun and unbreakable spirit, she sabotaged Nazi operations and helped downed Allied pilots escape. Captured twice, she never broke, even under torture. Her courage made her a legend, but her story ends in tragedy. Violette's bravery inspired movies and books, proving one woman could shake an empire. Her story will leave you speechless. Ready for more resistance heroes? Let's go! In Nazi-occupied France, ordinary people became extraordinary spies. The French resistance, shopkeepers, teachers, farmers, risked everything to fight back. They smuggled secrets, hid Allied soldiers, and blew up Nazi supply lines. Working with the SOE, they passed intelligence that shaped Allied plans. Under constant threat from the Gestapo, they faced torture and death but never gave up. Their courage turned France into a battleground of secrets. From coded messages to midnight raids, the resistance was the hidden war's backbone. Want to know how they helped D-Day? That's next! Operation Jedburgh sent elite commandos into occupied Europe to arm the resistance and cause chaos. These three-man teams, British, American, and French, parachuted behind enemy lines with radios and weapons. They trained resistance fighters, planned ambushes, and disrupted Nazi operations. Before D-Day, Jedburgh teams turned France into a nightmare for the Nazis, delaying their response to the invasion. These commandos were masters of guerrilla warfare, striking fast and vanishing. Their missions were pure adrenaline, and their impact was massive. Let's dive into their world of danger. What if you could turn Nazi spies against their own masters? That's the double-cross system. British MI5 captured German agents, then flipped them to work for the Allies. These double agents fed Hitler lies, from fake invasion plans to false troop movements. Run from a secret London office, double-cross fooled the Nazis for years. Agents like Garbo sent reports so convincing Hitler trusted them over his own generals. This system wasn't just clever, it was a secret weapon that saved D-Day. Want to meet the spy who inspired James Bond? His story's next. Meet Duško Popov, the double agent so suave he inspired James Bond. This Yugoslav playboy worked for MI5, posing as a Nazi spy. From Lisbon to London, he fed the Germans fake intelligence while living a life of danger and charm. Popov's lies helped Fortitude and even warned the Allies about Pearl Harbor, though the FBI ignored him. His courage, wit, and style made him a legend. Ian Fleming saw him in action and later created 007. Popov's life was a real spy thriller. Want to know how it all started? Let's go back to Enigma's roots. Before Alan Turing, Polish codebreakers took on Enigma. In the 1930s, mathematicians like Marian Rejewski cracked early Nazi codes, stealing secrets when Poland faced invasion. They built replica Enigma machines and shared their work with the Allies, giving Bletchley Park a head start. Under Nazi occupation, these codebreakers risked everything to smuggle intelligence. Their early breakthroughs were crucial to cracking Enigma later. Poland's unsung heroes laid the groundwork for victory. Let's give them the credit they deserve. Cracking Enigma was huge, but Operation Ultra took it further. Ultra used Enigma's decoded messages to read Hitler's plans like an open book. From U-boat attacks to troop movements, the Allies knew it all. This intelligence sank Nazi submarines, saved convoys, and won battles like the Battle of the Atlantic. Ultra was so secret even Allied generals didn't know its full scope. By staying one step ahead, Ultra shortened the war by years. How did they keep it hidden? That's part of the magic. Let's dive into another secret. America didn't just send troops, they sent spies. The OSS, or Office of Strategic Services, was America's secret weapon. From Europe to Asia, OSS agents ran sabotage missions, trained resistance fighters, and gathered intelligence. They blew up Nazi supply lines and helped liberate France. The OSS wasn't just about action. It laid the groundwork for the CIA. Their daring operations showed America could play the espionage game as well as anyone. Want to meet their most dangerous spy? Her story's next. Virginia Hall was a one-legged American spy who terrified the Nazis. With a wooden leg she nicknamed Cuthbert, she infiltrated occupied France for the OSS and SOE. Hall ran escape networks, armed the resistance, and planned sabotage missions. The Gestapo called her the most dangerous Allied spy, putting a bounty on her head. She escaped capture multiple times, even crossing the Pyrenees on foot. Her courage and cunning made her a legend. Virginia's story proves one person can change a war. Let's honor her. Did Hitler almost build a nuclear bomb? He was close, but Operation Gunnerside stopped him. In 1943, Norwegian commandos parachuted into Nazi-occupied Norway to destroy a heavy water plant critical for nuclear weapons. Facing blizzards and Nazi patrols, they skied in, planted explosives, and blew up the facility. This daring raid delayed Hitler's nuclear dreams, possibly saving the world from disaster. Gunnerside was a mission of pure courage. Let's uncover how they did it. Not every spy was a hero. The Cambridge spies, like Kim Philby, worked for the Soviets while inside British intelligence. Posing as loyal MI6 agents, they leaked Allied secrets to Moscow, costing lives and missions. Their betrayal shook the hidden war, showing espionage's dark side. Philby's double life fooled everyone for years, but his treachery came at a cost. Why did they turn traitor? Let's dive into this chilling story of deceit. After WW2, the Allies didn't just win, they stole Nazi brains. Operation Paperclip brought Germany's top scientists, like rocket genius Werner von Braun, to America. These men built Hitler's V-2 rockets, but later helped NASA reach the moon. Paperclip was a secret grab for talent, but it sparked controversy. Should war criminals be hired? This operation shaped the Cold War and space race. Let's explore its murky legacy. Spies didn't just use brains, they had gadgets. From hidden cameras and pens to exploding briefcases, WW2 espionage tech was cutting edge. Enigma's code-breaking machines led to early computers, while SOE agents used tiny radios to contact London. These tools weren't just cool, they were lifesavers. This chapter explores how technology powered the hidden war, from Bletchley's bombs to resistant sabotage kits. The tech of WW2 still influences spies today. Let's see how. The hidden war didn't end in 1945. Its lessons shaped modern espionage, from the CIA to cyber warfare. WW2 spies showed brains could beat bullets, inspiring agencies worldwide. Enigma's code-breaking led to computers, while SOE tactics influenced special forces. These stories of courage and deception still captivate us, from movies to museums. The hidden war wasn't just about winning WW2. It changed how we fight and think. Let's wrap up with why these stories matter today. And there it is, the hidden war that won WW2. From a corpse-tricking Hitler to codes-cracking Nazi plans, these 25 stories prove espionage was the ultimate weapon. Operation Mincemeat fooled an army, Fortitude saved D-Day, and Enigma read Hitler's mind. Spies like Virginia Hall and Agent Garbo risked everything, while traitors like Kim Philby shocked the world. This wasn't just history. It was a war of secrets, courage, and genius. Which story blew your mind? Drop it in the comments and let's keep this history alive. If you loved this 2-hour dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more WW2 epics. Want more spy stories or another WW2 topic? Tell me below and I'll make it happen. Thanks for watching. You're the reason I do this. See you in the next one.